Hello, little foxes. Today we're on our final part of the series. Don't worry, it's not ending. A lot of it will be just filled with a lot of the guides now, will just be anti-character guides. But today we're gonna learn on how to break throws or how to deal with throws. For this we are going to switch. We're still gonna be using Reyna, but we're gonna be switching to King because King has the most throws in the game that we will have to be wary of. So throws start off with mainly 1-4. Oh, sorry, 1-3 and 2. Hold on. And 2-4. But these can all be broke by pressing 1. Every single one of these can be broke by just pressing 1. Same with the other throw, like 1 or 2, these can be broke with. Then it gets a little bit iffy with kind of like King. Essentially, you kind of have this, where again, he's using like both hands here, so we should know that like that's 1+2 break. If we get counter hit, they shorten the window on it. I don't know if they buffed the window on it. I haven't looked at the patch notes, but yeah, we want to just kind of like stop this. So to deal with grabs, we break them with 1 or 2. King has a lot of command grabs that you're going to need to spend time in terms of learning. The big ones are the big ones that you need to counter, to say the least, is Giant Swing. Giant Swing is a 1 break, and if he throws you out in the open, you can also tech this. But yeah, we want to break this with 1 mainly. But if he throws us, we can tech roll this, and we take less damage from it. Because if, as you see, if he throws us onto the wall here, yeah, we're taking a little bit more damage. But yeah, we want to try our best to break this like nearly 110% of the time. But then again, King has his mix-ups, where we need to be wary of. He has his crouch throws. Throws are high, so if it helps you just to duck, yes, you can. But he has his crouch, like he has his mix-ups where we kind of just want to try break this, but we don't. A lot of the time, we're stuck in this kind of situation. A lot of these like routes essentially are kind of like so like this, for example, if we're stuck in this situation where King wants to chain throws, because he has to chain throws, we kind of have to like press 1 to try break it, and if we don't, it can lead, like sometimes if you don't break it, it can lead to big damage. A lot of it, I can't teach you all of it, but you're gonna have to like get a King player. But the big ones that can lead to you that might lead to death, one to do with King Bridge. We will be going over King a little bit. So King is an often, I even struggle with him to this day because he has just good throw mixes that you can just throw you up. Rolling Deck Cradle as well is another one that you need to like watch out for. And then he has some unbreakable throws that we won't be able to deal with because you can't break them. But in terms of the takedown that some characters have, every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just go into it naturally. Every character has it, but some characters can just This is a little bit more tougher to break more often. You can flip this. I don't know if they took it out of the game or not, but yeah, you can flip it. But King has again, he has a chain mix of it that you need to be able to get out. If you don't break this, he gets basically a full like throw that you need to be wary of, more consistent. You can't break this. So a lot of King players will go straight for this most of the time. We can just predict this. And we can press 1+2. But that's all for throws that I can teach you. A lot of it comes down to opponent if they really like using throws or not. A lot of some Kings like muscle armor will go into giant swing, that you also need to be careful of. You also need to be careful of his wide running throw, which again, I can't teach you. It just comes down to how the King players wants to play in that scenario. Some will just overuse it and some will just not use it at all. But from here, we are going to, from the final, since this will be the final episode of the beginner guides, it's going to be covering, from here on out, we're going to be covering anti-guides and how to lab efficiently and use up our less time while we're doing this, so we can do this more quicker. And we don't have to sit in the lab wondering, oh, is a King gonna use this? Is a King gonna use that? How do we deal with this? But that is all from me. The goddess is going to go. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I hope you all stay hydrated while gaming on Tekken. And I hope you all enjoy this mini series / guides that I did. And hopefully one day I will see you in tournaments winning Evo like Arson Lash does. Like some people are competitive and they come from these. As I say, never let anything like taunt you, or never say you can't do something unless you tried it. But yes, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm procrastinating on ending, but have a very good day. Again, stay hydrated, get well rested. You can't play at your best if you don't well rest. And a lot of this channel will be a mix of Tekken, Warframe, and those two guides. I want to try and mix in some commentary, but again, you will find a lot more of that on my Twitch than you would on my than you would on here. But if the next Tekken guide is most likely going to be a Reina guide, and then it's going to be Anna, then it will be Lily, Nina, and then Lynn. I still have more work to do with Lynn, but we would like to cover them. But I hope this will help someone. And peace, love, and bye.